Hello, YouTube friends. Ed here, 125 rods, and just got a short update, real quick here. All right, so Mr. Chrome Motorcycle Guy wants me to tell you about the time when I was building the 40 Ford, and I was just about ready to finish it up. I went to put my Moon Eyes decals on, right? So I got the one side on, uh, right where I wanted it. Okay, I'm looking for the other side and I can't find it. And I'm stressing out because I want them to match. I want the sides to match, right? So um, Mr. Chrome Guy here says, well, remember 3 days later, you found the other Moon Eyes decal underneath the table here, underneath the round table. So I'm going, ha, yeah, that's pretty fun. So anyway, Mr. Chrome Guy's deal is he got his engine guard put on, all right, but he messed himself up when he was doing that. So the bulge in his left knee came out. Um, he messed up his back, and um, he dislodged a crystal in his inner ear, the only good inner ear that he has left, because the other ear had surgery and he has no hearing out of it now. So he's been sidelined temporarily, but he'll come back. He's pretty resilient. He was able to go for his walk today. He's sad because he couldn't go for his motorcycle ride along the Wisconsin River today. But anyway, so what we got going on here? We got we're mocking up parts of the bug, and he's going to have his rear slick on like that, right? We're going to get him down as low as we can. I don't know if you guys can see that. And what I'm probably going to have to do is create some inner wheel wells. Pretty much like I did with like I did on this guy, the 32. See his back rear wheels. So I made those. So I'll probably make some for the bug too here. All right, and I'm just trying to figure out how much of this I'm going to need and what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to have an engine back here. I'm going to probably have a Hemi up in front. And I don't know if I'm going to use this part. I'm going to probably make my own subframe. So we'll kind of modify all of this, I think, a little bit, somewhat. But yeah, I carved the wheel wells out, right? And I didn't use my. Oh, that hurts to. I opted not to use my. Now that's a hand saw. If you're going to chop your hand off, you need a saw like that. But I opted not to use that because I use that for chopping my roofs or like maybe like chopping the front half of the bug off or something like that. And so I used my scalpel that I broke the tip off of. And yeah, even with the broken tip, you can still cut off fenders, right? It just takes a while. So that's my spiel with that. I am going to glue on the rear engine cover because there's not going to be an engine back here. But I think when I came up with a color scheme, and I think I'm going to set this aside and work on the engine cover to get an idea of how it's going to look, see if I can, if I like the way it's going to turn out. Okay, in the meantime, I was cleaning up my workbench, and I noticed this was like getting pretty ratty. It lost all of its lines and stuff, so I started doing this with a marker, and I said, I don't have a marker that's going to work for this. So I said, what the hell, I'll just paint it on, right? So that's what I did. I sanded and painted this, and it's actually got a coat of clear over it too. And I gotta do the other side. I gotta sand it and work on it, and it'll be a little bit more clear than it is now. But it's nice to have at least some sort of guidelines, even if they're not like perfect, right? So that's my story with that. That's part of modeling too, right? And what else? I think that's pretty much. Oh, the body. Normally, I would do the bodies first on these two builds, but since they have to be modified pretty much, um, especially the stock car, I'm going to build its chassis and paint it and assemble the chassis first, and then I'll work on the body because I want to make exactly sure where my carve out for the wheel wells is going to be. I don't want that to be off, right? So that's my story, guys. Still hanging in there. Um, Keep modeling, guys. And I want a quick shout out to Lucas C's channel. Go over to his channel. If you look at his videos on his tips are awesome. They're extraordinary. I've used some of his tips, and they're pretty cool. All right, guys. Take care and keep on modeling.